welcome to an edition of the first edition of the Boot Inspector, and we're starting off with some white Predators. Just as I have a look around these Predator 30 whiteouts, just to explain what I do. I am a boot expert. Collected Predators and other football boots for a long time, and I buy ones off eBay and see if they're real, to be honest, and then make videos on them, and it's getting harder to do. So these are the whiteout elites, or pearlized white, whatever you want to call them. I'm just taking a look at the sides, looking at the stitching. Up at the top, the focus isn't brilliant there. To be honest, my camera's not ace, so I need to get a better camera. These are a beautiful boot. What I am looking for, I'm looking for the feel of the boot. Certain telltale signs, and if you know about these boots, you'll see some telltale signs of whether they're legitimate or from a counterfeiter. Sorry, I'm just looking at the details on the base and the studs at the bottom, the FG studs and the sole plate. Just having a little bit of a scratch on this. I'm probably going to take the ASMR stuff on the first bit of the video, because I am a bit of a heavy breather, and you can hear me heavy breathing. I can just see under the tongue that I can just see the 30 stitched under there. I'm just feeling along those lines. Yeah, lovely boot. These are a small pair. They are a UK 6, I think, off the top of my head. And these were sent to me by a friend of mine who wanted me to take a look because he bought them because he couldn't get them online. He should have just asked me. Pro Soccer Direct had them on yesterday or a couple of days ago. And they were expensive. Obviously, the elites with the tongues. I love the tongues. That's a Predator to me, is the tongues. The laceless ones and the ones without the tongues are just like not as good. Sorry, focus isn't brilliant there. Just looking at the back, looking at the construction of the heel box, how shiny that is. Give it a little tap, feel how hard it is. That's quite hard. That's quite rigid. These are actually quite rigid. I think the colour's a bit off. In all honesty, I haven't seen a set of the Pearlized in person before, but usually I don't need to work it out. No, the tongue is good. I do like that tongue. I do like the stitching. I do like the way it clips down, how soft it is. The little 30 badge underneath. Well stitched. Yeah, little Predator logo. Just zoom in a little bit on that. Can I get that? Predator written across the tongue holder. Again, just looking along the sides, looking at lines, looking at the stitching, looking at the laces even, the factory lacing, the inside of the boots, the logo on the inside of the boot, the silver inside. The stitching is probably the biggest thing that I look at. A lot of people will look at certain features and they'll know straight away, but manufacturing process is so difficult. So I'm going to look at this and I'm going to have a little bit more of a look under the boot. So see, that's held on and how it holds. Yeah, that looks good. So, I mean, feel free to put in the comments anything that you think. I mean, I've already come to my conclusion, which I'll get to at the end of the video. But this is a beautiful boot. It is light. Looking at the codes on the inside, often a dead giveaway. Say I haven't even checked those yet. I just literally just got these in the post and opened up and went, you know what, I'm gonna start making making YouTube videos, looking at these things, showing other people. Well, the design, I love the design. I love everything about the design there. They hold up brilliantly. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, it's be touched again. Looking at the stitching up at the top, that's kind of where I'm getting it. Now these are, as I say, I think I'm 95% sure I know what these are, whether they are real or whether they are fake. or replicas or whatever you want to call them, generally from Chinese websites. But yeah, they're great. I'm going to continue to look at them and kind of, for me, my conclusion is like, and I'm by no means, I could be proved wrong, but these are, in my opinion, replicas. They're a good replica. They feel brilliant. They actually, before the video, I give them a bit of a squeeze. Sometimes you can feel a bit hard, but these look perfect. But the colour is just slightly off for my money. And that stitching there, I've just gone past, that stitching kind of says to me, these are replicas and not real. Thanks for watching the video. But yeah, these are fakes. These are replicas, and bloody hell, they're good. If you have some boots you want me to try and authenticate and want to send them through, please let me know. But yeah, follow for more boots. I'm going to do some boot reviews, some boot cleaning guides,